blinding light as Jeremiah is trying to fix what's going on. Fills the room. We're going to roll a d6 twice. Going to change. 1. So. And lovely. So it's thing. Lovely.
Wait, what? I don't know what you're doing.
Lovely, and then we're going to roll a d12 twice. 6, 1, 2. Amador!
No! Amando!
And can't be 6 again. 10, 1, 2.
6 would have been Amanda.
Yeah. 5. And Durin. Lovely. So, you feel a blinding light fill you, and hear almost a grunt as you feel yourself transport out, and you are landing in the room as is.
Still got left.
Oh no!
And in place, Durin lands there.
Big tree.
Good job I didn't put wall of fire up then, isn't it?
And Amador lands in front of the trap.
Oh no!
Amador! Wait,
doesn't he have a fuck with HP, same as Boggle?
No. We never worked out.
Yeah, you never gave him a stat block. Probably right. We just use the Boggle stat block for now.
So this demon is surrounded by a bunch of all of them, right?
I know where it is now.
The demon's hopefully gonna get messed up, maybe.
Lovely. I'm not gonna make a roll initiative.
Boggle had over.
Yeah, Boggle had let's say Boggle had 120.
Yeah.
So
He had like no attack.
That's right. Lovely. So, back to the top of the round. Oglo.
Well, hey, what the fuck do I do now?
Ready your action. The
Okay.
minute someone teleports in,
I'm ready.
multi-attack.
Yes.
Fist. It's just called fist.
Multi-attack fist.
Lady Fist would be proud.
Whoa, 3.
Multi-attack fist.
I'm just
Ready.
there with my arms on it.
Yeah,
just waking up like.
So the trigger is as soon as someone teleports in.
No, someone that's an enemy.
Okay. Good. Let's find out.
You shouldn't have said anything.
I know, I wasn't going to, but I thought.
I didn't say.
He hasn't actually said anything yet.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say anything yet.
For what? There has to be a trigger.
Someone bad.
Someone bad.
Teleporting within my range.
Okay. Lovely. Durin's like, hello. Lovely. Blair.
Well, this is a guy. My eyes and horns will go back to normal. Probably just gonna make. I will use. I'll see if it hits first. Okay, that's a nat 20.
Yes.
Does a crit affect my smite?
Yeah, that's why it's sick.
There you go. That's. Let me just check the number.
Yeah, lots.
That's pretty nothing.
I'd use your highest spell slot. Because you basically, this is like the paladin tip, right? Keep your highest spell slots for a crit smite.
Can I use it proactively? Or like after the fight?
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
if you've crit, you can then use your highest spell slot.
I thought I had to decide if I wanted to smite before I made the attack. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Right, then I will use a second level
Is that as high as you have?
friend and yeah.
Nice. Oh no. So you can't. No. So you can't use a spell branding smite. I want about the ability, divine smite. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, starting
Oh,
second.
okay.
Yeah. So the damage is 2d8 for first level plus 1d8 for each level spell higher than that. So what's your highest level spell slot?
2.
2. So it's 3d8, and then double because you crit. Paladins are boss killers, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell.
Branding smite not.
So branding smite's a spell.
I
So
can't use that. That's all.
No. So you can use branding smite as a bonus action and add that, but that doesn't double from the crit. So your damage is going to be your 2 attacks. Branding smite is a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Your branding smite
I can do both though.
and your divine smite.
Yeah.
So you're rolling 2 attacks, branding
Plus
smite,
full damage for
yeah,
each.
and double divine smite.
Okay. Right. I will.
Oh
Let's
my
figure
god.
Okay, so
Paladins, like, that whole thing is burst damage. And they're
my
fucking good at it.
my sword is going to burst into a red flame, and there'll be white and red ribbons flowing around it, focusing on the tip into a little sphere. Then I'm going to do like a jab right into his chest. So
Just so that the
It's all you can see. It's just Alex going. Nature.
let me turn up the brightness so the camera can see this a second. The dwarf right now, people.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to fill some time in while there's some
Right.
long, complicated
That's
maths goes on
free.
anyway.
The fuck is being calculated?
That disgusting
Alright,
numbers.
so Divine Smite is 3d8, and that's doubled.
Doubled.
That's 60.
So the 3d8 is automatically full. The
Eight.
max.
Oh yeah, I forgot you do that. Don't
Yeah,
you?
and then the second
Oh,
one's
in that
rolled.
case,
Yeah.
that's 8. So that's 24
Plus.
plus 3d8. 7, 15. That's a high roll. Okay. plus 23.
Oh, you.
And then add the divine smite.
That
We're not done yet, people.
is the Divine Smite.
Oh,
Now
nice,
I've got
yeah.
Branding Smite.
Oh, Binding Smite, right.
Which I needed at the first level.
Yeah.
So. Oh wait, no, I've got my Tiefling one. The Witch is at second.
You lose bless though from that. Like as a concentration.
Oh
Until
really?
they use, yeah. I'd still do it.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Really weird. It's the same with rangers, so they only last to their next attack, but they're still concentration. But once the attack's over, the concentration's done. It's really weird.
I will just make sure because I think my Tiefling Branding Smite. is
It's second level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's third level.
What tiefling subrace is it?
Zerial. I'll get Searing Smite at second level and Branding Smite at third.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so that is
3d6. Wait, no. Third level. 3d6.
3d6. 4,
Yeah,
10.
maxing out all damage. First.
13. This isn't because this is
This is separate, yeah.
And then they're also on fire, which I think is 1d6 per round.
No, you've used Binding Smite.
Searing Smite is set on fire, doesn't it?
Yeah. Binding Smite doesn't really do anything. It's just
Which
damage.
becomes visible if it is invisible.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
okay.
He can't go invisible, basically.
Do you know, like you said,
He's probably dead
biggest
anyway.
damage
He's also-
dealer. Not
Your-
anymore.
So your damage is consistent.
Yeah.
His is burst, so you won't be able to do this like much.
No.
He's also glowing, so that's
Yeah.
nice.
How much numbers is that?
Alright, that's 11, 19, that's 33, 43, 46, 56, 79. And if he's a creepy guy, so some of that's going to be
Radiant.
radiant.
Things aren't weak to Radiant,
I don't know.
typically.
Oh, wait, this guy, because he's a...
Yeah, it'd be up to you and then, because nothing in the core D&D is, but this is...
No.
Radiant's really good because nothing resists it. It's really weird. Like, D&D's really stupid like that. Like, you'd think undead, right, would be weak to Radiant damage, and they're not.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Okay, so how much damage total was that?
Too much.
79.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I've got another attack.
It's alright, it's still only got, 6,000 health left.
Yeah, legit.
Also, you've lost breath.
Yeah.
That one time. Oh, I actually got some damage.
Yeah, no, so
No.
like, that's the thing, that like Paladins can't do that consistently.
That
They have to
is-
burn like loads of
take
stuff
out
to do it.
a very, very large trunk.
This is a good place to do it. It's for
Exactly.
civilians.
Like the boss fights, they're brilliant at because they haven't got to do like a long working day. But if you have multiple fights in a day, like they have to be really careful with their resources.
So they're just lazy.
Yeah, they're fast burners.
Yeah.
Someone like a ranger who doesn't have to use their spells, but they can just attack non-stop all day.
Right, you taking another attack?
Yeah, let's do another attack. Which is another crit.
Fuck off.
I've rolled 3 nat 20s.
I only just started.
You can. I think you can divine smite on both attacks. I'll
That's
Google
what I was
it,
thinking.
but
I was curious if I could do it on
You can't use the spell, but
Yeah.
on both.
This was only meant to
attacks.
be
Let me have a
quick
look.
fuck.
From the chump.
Yeah, you can.
8. So that's 7.
And you have enough. You have 3 second level spell slots. So
Yeah, I've got one. That'll be almost levels.
what did you use the second other one for?
Bless.
That's first level.
Wait, no,
that's
not
first level.
oh yeah, I took it away from the wrong
Yeah.
one.
So you'll have one left after this.
Nice. So that's 16 so far, and then plus 24. 40. Plus 6. Plus 11, so 51.
How much is that? Like 140 something damage?
That was
Can we get like
130 damage.
can we get like a really cool visual demonstration
Yeah,
for that,
yeah.
please? Because that's wild, dude.
I described the first thing, jabbing it into his chest. While he's recoiled, I'll bring it back.
Mm.
Again, more ribbons are gonna start to swirl around. Focus on the tip. And I'm just gonna, while he's recoiled, I'm gonna jab it into his face. And it's gonna do like a...
So it's gonna like blow up in his
like
face.
a explosion.
Bro just teleported in, you just turns around and you're like,
What?
smack the fuck back.
And Jeremiah just goes, "He stares at me, Jera, bitch." Or Paladin.
I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action.
You use
Fucking
that for the
hope
spell.
not.
Use that for the spell.
Oh, of course I did, yeah.
Lovely. Well, that was great.
Nice.
Regis.
Oh shit, it is my turn. Okay. Well, there's nothing for me to do. Okay, I will hold my action for if a naughty boy comes to use Mind Whip, and then. Oh, that's good. I'll hold on to that as well because I use my bonus action to summon the Mind Bender. I have that just held. I don't have to hold that as an action. I just have that ready.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lovely. Then it is the Dracolich. Who's just going to slowly. Does he have? Wait, that's interesting. How would that work? If you
He's
move-
outside of my range.
So he can move, and if they move outside of it, the other person's fine. So unfortunately, because they got teleported, he wouldn't be able to teleport out. But only because she went first.
Yeah. Okay.
If it was in the opposite order, it would have been a different story.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, lovely.
It's unfortunate.
In that case.
Hi. Well, hang on a second. Just check. Oh no.
It's not very
It's fine.
trapped, is it?
Ignore me.
At least Amador will get an attack.
Does 18 hit?
Actually, I'm not sure anymore. Yes. Yes, it
18
does.
hits. Okay.
Yes, it
I'll
does.
roll both. Cool. So, yeah, Amador can take a attack of. Nope. Jesus Christ! Two opposites here.
Yeah,
And
I did
he-
change my.
Let's go for base. Oh, not any longer.
No. He. Be careful with the.
Yeah.
Also, it might be a good.
Yeah.
I'll check it one. I'll let you go first.
Well, while you do that, I'll slaughter Reese. So he jumps through the air, soars, and thrusts his blade into your collar.
He does. Amador's like, oh,
8
that
plus
just got.
3. That's 20 damage.
How much?
20 damage.
Oh. I like to think as he threw away, Amador was like, he had his eyes shut, he was like, oh god, oh fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. And he just so this blade is lodged in you, almost as right through. Pulls it out. Kill that person. Lovely. Mage. Lovely. The mage realizes the situation. It sort of calmly searches around. Then it lifts up its hood and removes its mask, leaving literally just a open mouth and skeletal face. He picks everyone but Toro and the goat.
Why?
Because they have the high intelligence. Lovely.
You wouldn't have been affected.
Yeah.
Actually, you would have. No, yours like 7 or something.
You make a intelligence saving throw. Well, yeah.
I'm a big
Uh,
sparrow, I'm a big
That's
sparrow.
not. I have negative.
Fails.
Passes.
You gain
Oh,
your
wait.
you gain your charisma modifier
That's
to
what I was
saving
thinking.
throws.
Is that?
You have all protection. So
Passes.
Oh, boggle.
So that's
Passes.
everyone within 10 feet of her gains their charisma modifier to that save. That's just a passive bonus. Oh, I don't know what your charisma
so I would
modifier is.
have. That's +4.
Everyone within 10 feet of her
Which-
has +4 as well.
Is Lady Fist, Jeremiah. That's the damage.
Pass. No. Failed. Any modifiers.
I only had a 9.
So passes. What did you get?
9.
Lovely. Okay, so that is 3, 6. 10.
Really? Damage enough that I've not. Could have just. Because you can't like bring someone back. That's a lie! I can! Oh, that's gonna look so gross.
3, 6, 9.
Hold on, I'm doing math. Shut up.
Paper mache.
3, 6, 9.
Fair, that'd be a cool scene. You're joking.
Play through.
Yeah.
No brazen work. 8 and 23.
There's no under my bed.
31. What do you have to do? 44
44 damage.
Depends what's going
Yeah.
each.
Yeah.
How much dimensional? If you
Uh,
have
yeah.
you will get it, but yeah. That's like everyone within an area.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it failed.
Stunned.
So how much damage?
40.
This one.
Could be worse.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well. But I mean,
I mean, that's still
Anyone that passed the save isn't stunned. by
Yeah.
the way,
that's still over half my health.
so Jeremiah, Lady Fist, Boggle, Alos all passed. Whereas so 46 damage to each.
Boggle passed an intelligence saving
I
throw.
know, you rolled a 9.
I think Boggle's too stupid
Yeah.
for it.
He has a higher intelligence.
Yeah, no, I just meant like Boggle in general was a stupid.
Oh yeah.
Lord Disney.
Lovely. Lord Disney. Cool.
I got scared you were putting that on the map then. I was like, you would actually fuck off. Like,
No, that was the Mage's turn. Lovely. Well, Resand.
Lovely. And at this point, I'm wondering what the fuck do I do? Because I'm in a big shit here.
I'm gonna have
Not unconscious.
I'm wondering
Well,
what
has
to
it
do.
got
Yeah,
Is
they're
this stuff can just get out?
you'll
Target is
yeah.
cool.
Gonna have a strong
You, no,
strength.
don't.
and-
You use your base your base will require spell slot. I mean, it's the same
can't go back
distance. It's
in it,
30.
yeah.
It's 30 foot temple, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get
You
resistance
get
to damage
resistance.
the next turn as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So just to clarify, I was just taking the. By killed, is that the full death, or is that? Because this just says killed, which I'm assuming is if they like.
It's more of a flavour thing. Why?
Because went down. I don't think.
Well, so it depends if you're running NPCs downs or not. Typically, only players can go down, which I think is really fucking weird.
That's weird. Yeah, I feel like everyone. I'll run. No, they're fine.
If you don't want to, you also do. If wait, it's
I can control the horse. First.
But if you run on that thing, you're going to provoke an opportunity.
Oh no, I'm not thinking.
No. So because you're on the horse,
Yeah.
you are one. It
Oh,
doesn't
we're
have its own
classed as
turn.
one.
It
Oh, okay.
sacrifices its turn essentially for you to use its movement.
Oh, right,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah. And if you were a paladin, the Misty Step would actually work on the. You have your bonus action to use Planar Warrior, but yes, you do.
What was that?
Planar Warrior.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you didn't want to cast a spell.
I'm gonna use what it's called. Gonna use Blessing of the Raven Queen. Allows me to teleport 30 feet. I'm just gonna get as 30 feet as far as maybe onto top of one at buildings.
Alright.
As far as I can, really.
Right there.
I can still see him from there.
Yeah.
That also gives me resistance to all damage
Okay.
until the start of the next turn.
Nice. Next turn or round?
Start of my next turn.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna do 2 shots. Because why not? I don't have blessed anymore, do I? That's 20 hit. 23. Ooh, so it's somewhere in that range. Twelve damage.
What? Perfect. Lovely. Well, that brings us to, once again, roll of luck. We'll start with which one of these 3 are going. And it's Amador.
Well, at least Amador's gone again.
And it's you. You were about to scare every motherfucker.
Oh no!
And who is swapping? 1, 2, 5. Mike, down Mike, and Goat. Alright, Mike and Goat. And we'll have Mike swapping with Ogbo.
Oh, good.
So Mike lands there, Ogbo on the field. And then
We would have discussed this plan with people, so this is not like a surprise.
Huh?
Like, just so you don't if NPCs aren't going to attack you,
Oh,
it's
no,
like a
no,
known
no,
thing
no.
we can do this.
And then
We
Goat
prepared this.
swapped with Amador. Lovely.
Tree man. Cool,
Right.
I just have no one to fight again. Ewan was like, your character's so annoying, I'm just going to move you from every bar. Thanks, I guess.
Ogbo.
Like,
Is mine
you
going?
guys come here often? Because I'm.
How far away is the
First
guy?
time.
Yeah.
5, 10.
You have a ranged attack.
Ew.
I mean, you are large, so you can just step over Jeremiah.
That's correct.
Yeah, keep in mind that your range is like extending from that as well.
Yeah, but it's only. Maybe range
10 feet is
I mean, you just
huge,
move.
dude.
I mean, he's.
You can occupy the
more
same
than 10
space
feet away.
as these
Yeah,
people. 'cause
no,
they're
dude,
small.
you can get attack range, like 1,000,000%.
Yeah, I know.
Like melee attack range.
Yeah, I know.
Ogbo arriving on.
So I'm gonna move towards him and then on to attack him.
5 there.
Fucking
Hello.
hell.
Which does.
+9 to hit.
Yay!
Then a 3d10 plus damage.
Yay! And 3d10 6.
That big.
Biggest bird.
You don't add +6 to each roll. There's a
Oh,
3d10
right,
plus 6, yeah.
Okay. 18 plus 6.
24.
Good level.
How'd you
Let
kill
me
it?
have that.
Ooh!
I kill him.
Need music.
First,
Can we have some music?
Yeah, where's the music?
I don't know. It's just.
What the hell?
It's because I'm not there.
Yeah.
I can't play for you guys,
There's
sorry.
no madness.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're just at the start of the campaign.
So
we just hired
basically,
a bard to follow
the
us.
guy's just there. He's just been absolutely smacked in the face by a fucking thing, and then you just killed him. Killed like 2 people, and then he just like looks up as this fucking
Teleports in.
materializes like practically on top of him with its fists like this. Just looks down at him, and he's just like. It slams down so hard that he flips up, and then with both his massive like bark claws, it grabs one end, grabs the other end, and just rips him in half.
Nice. And he splits, bugs just evaporate. Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was great. Great kill.
Felt that in my
Wow.
soul.
That was a real war.
Rawr.
Regis
Yeah.
and Ogbo, man, combo at the end of days.
Yeah, let's go.
I guess I'll come over to Estelle and I'll lay on hands there. I'll just give her 1 HP to bring her up.
Oh, thank you so much. Death is scary.
And I'll move over to Brienne. What?
Yep. He just moaned.
Sorry, we had a 4-4 break. I was praying to the gods.
What do you want?
Fight!
Shut up! Shut up! Okay, what? So you've healed Brienne as well.
No, I can only do 1.
Oh, okay. You. Lovely. Is that
Oh,
your
I've
turn?
walked over to it.
Lovely, Regis. What do you want to do?
Prepare the
just
same
anything.
thing.
But there's Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Kill Mike.
He's unconscious.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do be like that. Alright, okay, I have. I'm pretty sure. Wait, can I just Google something very quick?
No.
I don't know what level I have this at. That's quite high. I want a fucking critical role wiki. Fuck off. I say it's 4th or 5th level that I get from this magic item. 5th level, so I can heal Mike a lot. Mike Hunt.
Screw Mike, just put the hit points on Estelle again.
They're not in the same plane.
5, D8,
Oh.
6. Which one's the D8?
That one.
Cheers. 7. Can you help with the math?
Yeah,
7.
8.
17.
23.
23 plus 6.
29.
29 hit points.